INFJs are known as the empaths, the healers, the quiet idealists, until something inside them shatters. Then, everything changes. One trigger flips a silent switch, and the Sigma wolf awakens. Not softer, sharper, not broken, evolved. This isn't a personality shift. It's a transformation into survival mode. Cold, strategic, unapologetic. The Sigma INFJ emerges not because they chose to, but because the world gave them no other choice. Every Sigma INFJ has an origin story. Maybe it was the friend who betrayed years of loyalty, the partner who twisted their kindness into a weakness, or the soul-crushing realization. No matter how much good they give, the world never changes. That moment, right there, is the fracture, the breaking point, where they stop whispering, "I'll fix it," and start declaring, "I'll outlast it." But don't get it twisted, this isn't the death of empathy, it's the redirection of it. Sigma INFJs still feel everything, but now they use that energy to protect themselves. Not to rescue others, call it cold if you want, but let's be honest. Would you rather keep bleeding for strangers or become untouchable? Let's break down the signs, brutal, raw, and real. 1. They stop fixing toxic people. The classic INFJ believes they can heal others. Sigma INFJs, they don't rehab. They erase. No more late-night therapy sessions with narcissists. No more decoding manipulative texts. When someone disrespects them, they don't explain. They block, delete, vanish. Where INFJs feel guilt, Sigma INFJs feel peace. Because they've finally learned. You can't heal someone who loves their wounds. Every second wasted trying to fix the unfixable is a second stolen from your own evolution. It's harsh, but here as a question. When asked the last time a toxic person thanked you for sacrificing yourself? 2. Idealism becomes strategy. INFJs once dreamed of saving the world. Sigma. INFJs? They're too busy learning how it works. They've stopped trusting politicians, influencers, and dired activism. Their new mantra? Outsmart, don't outcry. They see idealism as the trap society uses to exploit good people. So they pivot. They don't try to fix the system. They learn to hack it. Don't try to change minds. They manipulate outcomes. It sounds controversial, sure. But ask yourself, how many idealists end up burnt out? And how many strategists end up on top? 3. They weaponize their quiet charisma. Sigma INFJs never chase attention. They attract it effortlessly. Walk into a room and people gravitate toward them. But it's not luck, it's calculation. They mirror your dreams, reflect your fears, and before you even realize it, you're handing them influence on a silver platter. Old INFJs gave energy freely to be loved. Sigma INFJs charge you for it. Ever been called manipulative for staying silent? That's not an insult, that's confirmation. You've mastered quiet control. 4. They burn bridges like it's therapy. Sigma INFJs don't just walk away, they walk away without looking back. That coworker who stole credit? Blocked? The friend who only calls when they want something? Deleted. Old INFJs mourned lost connections. Sigma INFJs celebrate them. Why? Because every burned bridge is freedom. Every exit is a lesson. Trust becomes a liability. Attachment, a trap. Their motto? I'd rather be alone than be used. So, when's the last time you let someone go and felt your soul breathe again? 5. They replace we with I. INFJs often sacrifice themselves for others. Sigma INFJs don't. They choose solitude over toxic company, self-reliance over people-pleasing, peace over approval. Call it selfish. They call it survival. And no, it's not hatred. It's self-respect. They finally realize their heart isn't a free buffet. So here's the real question. Is self-preservation toxic? Or the bravest act of rebellion an INFJ can make? 6. They bury their emotions and weaponize logic. Sigma INFJs don't cry over betrayal. They dissect it like a crime scene. They don't react. They calculate. That vulnerability they once wore on their sleeve, now it's locked away, deep, maybe even from themselves. Because in a world that preys on empathy, vulnerability isn't bravery, it's a target. So they armor up, hide the tears, and become bulletproof. Ever been called a robot by the person who broke you? Good. Wear it like a medal. 7. Their intuition becomes a razor. Classic INFJs feel red flags. Sigma INFJs? They sense danger before it's even visible. That perfect partner? Gone after one offbeat vibe. That dream job? Quit before the toxicity sets in. Their gut doesn't whisper, it screams, and they trust it more than logic. Why? Because Sigma INFJs don't just see patterns, they predict them. So when they vanish, it's not impulsive, it's precision. 8. They stop explaining, permanently. INFJs over-explain, hoping to be understood. Sigma INFJs, they relish being misunderstood. Why are you so quiet? Silence. Why did you ghost me? Silence. Are you even human? Silence. Every unanswered question tightens their grip on control. Mystery becomes their armor, your confusion, their power. They're not hiding. They're filtering. If you're worth their truth, you'll earn it. If not, your assumptions become their shield. 9. They turn solitude into a war room. INFJs use alone time to heal. Sigma INFJs, they use it to sharpen their claws. Solitude isn't sadness, it's strategy. They cancel plans not from exhaustion, but purpose. They sit in silence, not to sulk, but to strategize. Every minute alone is a blueprint in progress. So ask yourself, is your solitude a cage or a throne? Final takeaway. The Sigma INFJ isn't heartless. They're upgraded. They've traded naivety for power, burnout for clarity, people-pleasing for unapologetic autonomy, and now they answer to no one. If this felt like a mirror, you're either evolving or unraveling. Either way, comment below. Let's see how many lone wolves are watching. And if you're ready to stop being the world's therapist and become its ghost, smash that like button. Until next time, stay untamed.